Ladies and gentlemen, friends and viewers, this is Stormy with the capital Z. Welcome to another game featuring Remind, the blue Nitro player spawning at the top right position of this map against VeryBigMan as the pink human player spawning at the bottom left position on the map called Amazonia. So we have the matchup underway. Game number 1, if you might not be knowing, is already casted. It is over TGN strategy. It has been uploaded just a few minutes ago, and you can find it. So you can use this button over here. It should be somewhere over here, and you can go to that cast and watch that if you might want to do that. So yeah, we have the matchup underway, and we're gonna be waiting for the altars to come up and see what heroes these players would want to go for. A human player would obviously go for the Archmage. Mountain King isn't a viable choice against a Nidal player, only because if the Nidal player goes for the Demon Hunter, your Mountain King will be pretty much out of mana, and there's very less chance of you using that Storm Bolt. So we are going to be seeing an Archmage over there and a Demon Hunter from the Nidal side. So we might be on the way of seeing a classic or standard human versus Nidal on this map Amazonia, while the archer comes from the Ancient War. Human player once again dropping the farm toward the outer end of the base, not going for the scout farm at the Night Elf base, which many humans tend to do against Night Elf because it does give you a lot of information at the starting button of the game, for unless and until the Night Elf player actually destroys it, which is a downside of it because it does have to go down at at least till the midpoint of the game, because the Nidal player would be like displaying too much information to the human player if he leaves it standing. AOW creeping has started, and he has to be careful not to take out any creeps using that static shield or the Ancient of War, while the human player is ready for some creeping, going out towards the orange camp just like the Nidal player. And nothing very special going on. Both of the players creeping up the camps. Got a Nidal player getting a Gloves of Haste, obviously a better item for the Demon Hunter, and human player getting a Ring of Protection +2. Not the best item, but at the early point of the game it would be kind of helpful for him to I wouldn't really say it's gonna be that helpful, but let's see how he uses it. He will be selling it off soon enough, though. He won't be keeping it for long. Should be interested in dropping the Arcane Vault in a while the Nidal player is almost done creeping over there, and it seems like they had a pause over there for a second. No Hunter's Hall coming, which kind of signifies that he wants to go for the tier 2, I believe. Tier 2, yes, tier 2. He's going for tier 2. Oh wait, there is a Hunter's Hall, and you get the Hunter's Hall. The Hunter's Hall being placed right in front of the Goblin Lab. This is kind of innovative, actually. Placing your Hunter's Hall towards the lab, and you can use the lab for the reveal ability anytime at all for the 50 gold, that is. So human player now forced to run away the Archmage, while the units are still creeping over there, gonna be gaining the experience. Nidal player first night, boost of speed being picked up, dust of appearance against a human player. Now human players don't really tend to use the invisibility, but there is one advantage to it. If he bought the dust of appearance, the human player will not be able to buy it for a while, so that does kind of help him. While the human player goes for the expansion, classic human expansion, there comes the Wisp, which detonated over the Elemental. Could have detonated over the Archmage as well to get the mana down. And we're gonna be seeing Remind do some crazy tricks over here, crazy microing around. Oh my, Evolution being used over the Footman now trying to get a surround of the DH. Oh my, at the perfect position. He's gonna do some massive damage, and oh, using the Cloaks of Shadow. This is Remind, guys. Remind at his best. Dust of Appearance. No, that is not dust. That is Reveal. That is Reveal indeed, used by the Goblin Laboratory, that is, and that did help out. VeryBigMan a lot here. He's doing really well against Remind, and it seems to me like he might be able to set this expansion up despite of the harassment. Remind not looking so good right now, even though he got like 1 or 2 kills. I don't think he got any kind of jack or item. Another militia kill. Only a few militias left standing there, but they are pretty much enough to deal with it. And oh my, Remind using the TP right in the nick of time. getting back to his space, healing himself, and actually using the like the perfect time to go back. And oh, nice set up ancient protector just like the last game. Yep, just like the last game. And this time VeryBigMan was actually a little late to figure it out, and well, he's still at it, he's still going for it. But the Huntress has come inside the base and doing kind of a harassment over the towers. Rewind back with the Demon Hunter back in action, doing some damage over there. Mana burning, evolutions. Footman gonna go down. Huntress is retreating back for some reason, and it seems to me like Rewind is gonna let the expansion go up because he doesn't really have the force which is strong enough to deal with it. But no, he might just have it right now. He is at tier 2. He got the panda. He might go for, well, I do believe he's going for creeping, or he might just go get an item or something. Don't think he's gonna go for an item, but he is going for the attack. Fire of breath, fire of breath, or breath of fire. Why? How do I mix up the words each time? I always call it like fire of breath. It's called breath of fire. Forgive me because if it sounds dumb, I don't know why the hell is it like stuck to my tongue over here. So yeah, breath of fire will be used indeed, and it's gonna be really useful over here. Oh my, he has a clean shot. He can go over there, breath of fire them, and just use that bouncing damage of the Huntresses. But he's not doing that. He's going back to the base. And it seemed to me like VeryBigMan gotta go pick up an item and then rush towards the Nidal base. He sold off something. Oh no. Well, that was a pretty weird move, not so very commonly seen. He actually went towards that troll and stole away the mana using that mana steal item that he had, but it didn't really come out very handy, as he did awaken the creeps, and Remind detonated away Wisp over the Archmage, so it wasn't really that useful. So a Footman gonna go down there to the Demon Hunter. Panda still at 0 experience points, not getting any kind of success over there. He might wanna get a camp. He does have 3 hunters. He can do a little, but he's actually going for an expansion himself. Yes, he is gonna counter expand indeed, but VeryBigMan has arrived to the base and he is in a really bad spot. His Ancient War might just die over there if he is not careful. VeryBigMan now going back because he doesn't really have enough footmen. If you want to attack the Nile base, or just want to deliver a successful harassment to any other race like Orc or the Burrows or something like that, it's always good to have more than 4 footmen. That's all I can say. 4 footmen just aren't enough, and good move there by VeryBigMan to send out the footmen towards the creep and not give the experience. Oh, we're gonna see some Zeppelin micro indeed. Zeppelin being picked up by VeryBigMan, and the expansion is up. Expansion this time he has set it in the really good spot. This is actually a really good spot for an expansion if you see to it. It's against the walls, against the tree wall. You can tower up over here, build another structure here, which is the arcane wall from the construction. He could build it a little inner side, but he wants this place to like be he wants that place to like go in and be able to defend himself. But oh my, VeryBigMan is indeed going to detect everything that's going on. He does see that Rewind is counter expanding, and Rewind actually is counter Zeppelin. Oh my, this is bad. His Zeppelin has been ensnared by the creeps, and it is going to go down indeed. And all those units, for some reason, they didn't really come out with the weird that stun thing that they come out with usually each time they fall from the Zeppelin. But yeah, the Zeppelin has been taken out, and VeryBigMan is a really bad position. If Remind can actually take out this whole small battalion of soldiers with that Archmage, because he doesn't, it's really not much, and VeryBigMan kind of able to save that footman with like real hit points there. Sold off everything that he had actually. I don't think he actually had anything useful, and getting a shredder as well, gonna be helping him get some lumber, and also gonna be helping him defend. A question would be that where do you want to keep your shredder? And this is the obvious answer. You want to keep it at your expansion, because the shredder has a good DPS as well. It has a good attack, it has good damage, and it can actually help out your militias to defend away the expansion. Your peasants rather, they can be militias when you actually make your town hall a keep. So a VeryBigMan off for some creeping at the goblin camp, but not so successful in doing that. Actually now using a potion of invisibility, and What the hell? How the hell is Remind even like know that? Or was it VeryBigMan who used that? I don't know. I don't really know what happened there. But yeah, both of the players could have done it because both of them have buildings to their labs. So yeah, I was talking about the Goblin Shredder. You want to have it at your expansion because you can get the lumber and you can also help defend it. And the one thing that is very uncommonly seen by the Shredder is that a little thing that many players don't tend to do. When your Shredder is defending the base or attacking or doing anything like that at the expansion, just have your workers repair it. I mean, it gives the Shredder like a high regeneration, and it's pretty good actually because it's doing damage, it's getting repaired at the same time, and it kind of acts like a walking tower many a times. So yeah, now Remind gonna be getting this camp, and he actually got a really good set of items over here. Wand of Illusion, Ward of Sentry Ward, that is potion of invulnerability, that is the 15-second one. It's called Great and Invulnerability, I guess. No, it's just called Invulnerability, but it should be Great and Invulnerability though because it's 15-second, not the 7-second one. And he is at the expansion using the Ward of Illusions, gonna be sending it inside, I believe, or here comes the Panda. Panda gonna be setting up a ward over there, and he actually set it a little towards the outer side. He could have done it a lot inner though. Human player picking up a Naga Sea Witch as his second hero. Good choice actually. It's not that bad. It's not. I wouldn't say it's the best hero, but it's probably the best in this situation, I believe. So he's not gonna go for the towers. He's gonna destroy the towers. Now gonna go for more of them. And oh my, VeryBigMan doing the same thing. He's attacking Remind's expansion, but the thing is, Remind's expansion is much vulnerable compared to VeryBigMan's expansion, because this thing has towers, this thing has production buildings, and this thing also has the Shredder, and Shredder is not being repaired. That's not a good move. The Demon Hunter has real hit points, and he's now transferring away mission successful, and he's gonna TP back to the expansion. And right now Remind is at the loss because even despite of like doing all the damage, he lost his expansion, which he like invested so much money on, and right now he will have to defend against, he will have to fight against, deal with VeryBigMan over here, which is dealing a lot of damage over here. But the thing is, the illusions kind of confusing. No, not gonna confuse. Oh my, took out the Zeppelin. Remind has no way to go. Remind oh, okay, it was a little wrong there. What Remind did was transfer away the staff, and actually all I can say right now is he sacrificed away his Demon Hunter for the Panda for some reason. And no, whoa, I don't really know what he's doing. He can't survive that. Yes, he can't. So he kind of sacrificed away his Panda for the Demon Hunter. No, he sacrificed away the Demon Hunter for the Panda. And oh look, the circling I'll come to that later on, as if the battle goes a little stagnant. And okay, he actually revived it using the tavern, so not that big of a deal. Okay guys, just a second. Alrighty. Oh god, no. Okay, I'm back. I don't really remember where we were, but it seemed to be like Remind was returning back to the base after kind of losing very much to attacking VeryBigMan's expansion, and VeryBigMan doing really well against Remind over here. I really didn't know he was this good of a player. I've seen many of his replays. I've not like seen on the list of replays on Go2Gamers and all those sites, on the Zotac Cup and all that, but I never really thought that this player from Kazakhstan could do this well. He's really done well against Remind, and he might very well be able to take this game. Well, he is now going for the orange cam. I was about to say red cam, but the red one is here, and it has the granite golem. And oh wait, I remember where I was. I was at a Zergling. Look, it's a Zergling. And they said this came from StarCraft 2. No, it came from Warcraft 3. Look, it's a Zergling. Okay. Now Remind getting the orb of venom, getting towards the attack, and oh my, he's at a very good position for the attacking. He can deal a really good amount of damage there. The Spellbreakers now just cutting down the mana from the Panda. Panda will have to staff back. Yes, he will be doing that. Anti-magic potion being used over here. And running at low hit points. Those units are dying one by one. Remind taking those units out, and oh my, invisibility being used, and it seems to me like the dust of appearance might just be worth it if he, and oh, it is worth it, because the sentry ward has revealed those invisible units. And oh my, this thing is really slow. He should have considered passing away the staff, and oh my, he has a second staff, so no problemo. Okay, that was okay. And oh my, the effects of cold arrow coming into play, but no, he's gonna escape anyways. And now going after the green cam, gonna get some experience, getting the level 5 Archmage. Archmage will be spawning away those level 3 elementals, and those things are simply beast. Okay, Remind now setting up his expansion once again, and he seems to be getting back into this game somehow, some way, even despite of all the failures that he faced in the past few engagements. Archmage running towards the shop, buying 2, not 1 but 2 Scroll of Healings, and those Scroll of Healings are actually gonna help him pretty much. And his command group is kind of buggy over here, as he kind of left those casters over there. That was a very vulnerable position, and you never want to do that to your casters. You always want to keep them behind your army, and never really want to do that, because you don't know when Panda might come to them and like just take them all away with a breath of fire. And for some reason he's making a hollow hole there and now setting up those things. I'm pretty sure Rewind sees it. He does. I do believe he does. He does see them. And oh, he destroyed the cage. Nah, it's not the campaign. You're not gonna get any cheesy item from it. So yeah, forget about all that. VeryBigMan setting up towers over here for some reason, and it seems like he's gonna like force Remind out of the base, and this actually is a very good position for him to place the towers and like attack, because he can attack the expansion and he can attack the main as well. VeryBigMan at a really good position, and Remind really needs to do something if he wants to win this game, and this might just be the final battle of the game. VeryBigMan, Remind engaging middle of the map. And oh my, more teams cough out position, and oh my, invisibility being used, but the sentry ward is intact, and the sentry ward will be revealing it if it's in the range, that is. The human units are completely out of order. I can't really say if VeryBigMan might just be able to take this away now, but right now the Scroll of Healing coming into play. The Scroll of Healing actually did go out over there, and they did do their job very well. Oh my, Remind might just lose this game. VeryBigMan doesn't seem to be losing any units at all. He's now just pounding away on those bears. One bear down, one more would be down soon enough, and all I can say is this is GG, I guess. Rewind might just lose to VeryBigMan. And another bear down, which gave the experience. GG. Good game, well played by both players. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you have enjoyed it, do not forget to hit the like and favorite button. That is pretty much about it, I guess. Game number 1 was casted on TGN Strategy. Go check that out. And game number 2 or 3, or whichever I want to label it, would be coming out soon enough. That's it. That's all. Z out. Bye bye.